Have you ever noticed how many times you held back because your mind whispered, "I'll start tomorrow"? How many opportunities slipped away because procrastination won over to your discipline? The truth is simple and brutal. There is no tomorrow. There is only now, and every second you lose will never come back. The Stoics understood this and often said, "To master the mind is to master life." Today, you'll learn how to stop postponing your dreams, overcome the limits you set for yourself, and use Stoic wisdom to become unstoppable in the face of laziness, fear, and indecision. Get ready, because change starts here and now. Procrastination is an invisible prison. You wake up full of intentions, yet get lost in distractions, delay decisions, and by the end of the day, feel the weight of guilt for not doing what you needed to do. This cycle may seem impossible to break, but it's not. The Stoics taught that true power doesn't lie in external events, but in mastering the mind. When you learn to control your thoughts, your actions are no longer driven by laziness or fear. Procrastination is simply the mind fleeing from the present. But Stoicism provides the key to break free from this escape and act now. Comment here, "Today I choose to act," and make this commitment to yourself.
Lesson 1. Action is the antidote to procrastination. The Stoics said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Marcus Aurelius. This means overthinking, overplanning, and waiting for the perfect moment is just an illusion. Imagine a rusty door. You could spend hours analyzing it, imagining the strength you'll need, but you'll only know if it opens when you actually push. Life works the same way. Nothing changes until you act. Epictetus reminded us that we don't control the results, only our actions. So when you hold back out of fear of failure, you become a slave to what you never even tried. A Stoic doesn't wait for a better tomorrow. They use today as their only tool for transformation. Practical application. Pick one task you've been postponing. Don't focus on finishing it all. Just take the first step, write the first line, make the first call, start the motion. Discipline is born in that initial spark, not in the ideal of perfection. Today's exercise: pause for 2 minutes, choose a simple action, and do it right now. Then come back and comment, "I acted and I broke the chain of procrastination."
Lesson 2. Discipline is freedom, not restriction. The Stoics understood that without discipline, the mind becomes a battlefield where procrastination always wins. Seneca wrote, "No man is free who is a slave to his body." Think of discipline as a compass in the middle of a storm. While the winds of distraction push you in every direction, discipline points to the path that truly matters. Without it, you wander. With it, you advance. Many people see discipline as a prison, but in reality, it's the key that unlocks freedom. When you control your habits, you are no longer a victim of impulses, laziness, or fleeting desires. You stop being dragged by excuses and finally take the reins of your own life. Practical application. Define a fixed time today to do something you've been postponing. Protect that moment as if it were sacred, because it is. Each time you honor discipline, you prove to yourself that you are stronger than procrastination. Challenge. Set aside 20 minutes today for that one task you keep avoiding. Do it, and then comment here, "Discipline is my freedom."
Lesson 3. Control what you can, release what you can't. Epictetus taught, "Some things are in our control and others not." Procrastination often grows from trying to control what lies beyond our reach: the outcome, the approval of others, the fear of failing. Imagine holding sand in your hand. The tighter you squeeze, the faster it slips away. The same happens when you obsess over what you cannot command. The Stoic way is to focus only on what belongs to you, your actions, your choices, your mindset. The future is uncertain, but the present moment is entirely yours. When you stop wasting energy on things you cannot change, you unlock the strength to act on what you can. Practical application. Write down 2 columns. On one side, what you control. On the other, what you don't. Then promise yourself to act only on the first list. This simple shift will free your mind from paralyzing anxiety and make space for decisive action. Challenge. In the comments, write one thing you will stop trying to control today. Declare it and feel the weight lift off your shoulders.
Lesson 4. Obstacles are the path, not the barrier. Marcus Aurelius declared, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Most people procrastinate because they see difficulties as stop signs. But for the Stoic, every obstacle is a hidden training ground. Think of a river. When rocks block its flow, it doesn't stop. It bends, it carves, it grows stronger. The obstacle doesn't destroy the river, it defines it. When you face a challenge, hesitation whispers, "Not today, maybe later." That's the seed of procrastination. But the Stoic mindset transforms resistance into momentum. Each problem you face is sharpening your will, preparing you for the next victory. Avoiding difficulty is avoiding growth. Practical application. Identify one obstacle that has been delaying your action. Instead of asking, "How do I avoid this?" ask, "How can I grow because of this?" Reframe the challenge as a teacher, not an enemy. Challenge. Comment below with the phrase, "My obstacle is my path." Let this be your declaration that nothing will stop you, only shape you. Lesson 5. Control your mind, control your life. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Most procrastination stems from a mind uncontrolled, thoughts wandering, emotions dictating action. Imagine your mind as a wild horse. If you let it run free, it drags you off course. But with discipline, the horse becomes your greatest ally, carrying you steadily toward your goals. Stoics remind us that external events are beyond our control. Only our judgment, our focus, and our actions are ours. Every time you react with panic, avoidance, or self-doubt, you surrender control. But when you train your mind to remain calm, deliberate, and decisive, obstacles shrink and your path clears. Practical exercise. For 1 hour today, monitor your thoughts. Each time a distracting or negative thought arises, pause, breathe, and redirect your focus to the task at hand. This is mental mastery in action. Challenge. Share in the comments, "I am the master of my mind." Declare your commitment to take control of your thoughts and your life. Lesson 6. Embrace discomfort to grow. Seneca warned, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." Procrastination often comes from seeking comfort, avoiding the hard work that leads to growth. Imagine a muscle that never faces resistance. It remains weak. Life's challenges are resistance training for your mind. Stoics teach that avoiding discomfort only strengthens fear and laziness. When you face challenges deliberately, whether it's a difficult conversation, a demanding project, or a new skill, you build resilience. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Practical exercise. Choose one task today that feels uncomfortable or intimidating. Break it into steps and commit to completing it without excuses. Each small victory builds momentum and confidence. Challenge.
Comment, "I face discomfort to grow stronger." Let your audience know you're actively building mental strength. Lesson 7. Focus only on what you can control. Epictetus said it clearly. We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond. Most procrastination comes from worrying about outcomes we cannot control. Deadlines, other people's actions, or unexpected events. Imagine trying to steer a ship in a storm while obsessing over the waves instead of your rudder. Stoic wisdom teaches that energy wasted on uncontrollable factors is energy lost. Marcus Aurelius advises, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. When you focus on your actions, decisions, and effort, you create momentum and reduce mental chaos. Practical exercise. Today, list what worries you. Circle what you can act upon and ignore the rest. Take one action on the items you control. Notice how it shifts your energy and mindset.
Lesson 8. Embrace discomfort to grow. Seneca reminds us, difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor strengthens the body. Avoiding discomfort fuels procrastination. Picture a muscle that never faces resistance. It stays weak. Life's challenges are the weights that build mental strength. Stoicism teaches that hardship is not an enemy, but a tool. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Every small discomfort you face intentionally, delayed gratification, waking up early, tackling a hard task, trains your mind to handle larger obstacles. Practical exercise. Choose one task you've been avoiding because it's uncomfortable. Break it into small steps and start today. Even one step builds resilience and momentum. Lesson 9. Control your focus. Master your mind. Epictetus said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." Procrastination thrives when your mind chases distractions and desires. Imagine a lighthouse trying to shine while constantly spun around by the wind. Its light never reaches where it's needed. Your focus is that light. Distractions are the wind. Stoic wisdom teaches that mastering attention is key to mastering action. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Concentrate every minute like a Roman, like a man, on doing what's in front of you with precise and genuine seriousness." Prioritize one task at a time. Eliminate unnecessary inputs and commit fully. Practical exercise. For the next hour, silence notifications, write your main goal, and focus solely on completing it. Notice how much more productive and calm you feel. Lesson 10. Embrace discomfort, grow stronger. Seneca reminds us, difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. Growth comes not from comfort, but from facing what we resist. Picture a blacksmith forging steel. Each hammer strike shapes it, makes it resilient. Your challenges are that hammer. Stoics teach that avoiding discomfort only prolongs weakness. Marco Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Use obstacles as opportunities. When procrastination whispers, when fear hesitates, act anyway. Practical exercise. Identify one task you've been avoiding because it feels hard. Start it today, even in small steps. Embrace the discomfort and note your inner strength building. The moment has come. Every hesitation, every wasted hour, every doubt you've clung to, they were chains. You faced your limits, confronted your fears, and learned the ancient wisdom of the Stoics. Control your mind, master your actions, and nothing external can enslave you. Imagine standing at the edge of a cliff,
Wind roaring, heart pounding, but you feel unshakable, calm, and in command. That is the power you've been cultivating. The world will test you. Distractions will try to pull you back, but now you know your mind is your fortress, your actions your sword. You are unstoppable. Remember, the mind you control is the life you command. Each day you resist procrastination, face your limits, and act with purpose, you step closer to true freedom. Apply the Stoic wisdom, challenge yourself, and see the difference it makes. If this message resonates, comment your commitment below, like the video, and subscribe to continue mastering your mind. Your journey starts now. Don't wait.